Please be sure to subscribe to the channel to update the fastest and most accurate news.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my High Celebrities News channel. The story for today is the late Tom Parker recalled the heartbreaking childhood moments that led him to seek a life in the limelight in his upcoming memoir Hope, My Inspirational Life. The wanted star, who died at the age of 33 on March 30 following a battle with brain cancer, wrote that he suffered at the hands of cruel bullies who taunted him for his appearance and stole his backpack for days at a time. Pop star Tom admitted he learned the hard way that the key to a more fulfilling lifestyle is to just be yourself before he lost himself in music with his older brother Louis as his tutor, before going on to unsuccessfully audition for the X Factor ahead of his rise to fame. As serialized by The Sun, Tom said he loved to sing as a child but wrote, "In my first year I started wanting to fit in with the cool crowd. I began to hide parts of myself and stopped singing as much. I learned the hard way that the key to a more fulfilling lifestyle is to just be yourself. I had to put up with a lot of st in order to be accepted by the popular kids. It wasn't overtly bullying, but a general toxicity." He went on to say that he was teased because of his height, adding that the parka jacket he used to wear led to him being nicknamed after the character Saj from the 1999 film East is East. "I literally wasn't called Tom throughout the whole of my time at school," he added. "By the time I discovered my notes all over the muddy cricket pitch, none of it was readable anymore." Tom said he was unable to hold back his tears when his mother Noreen learned about what had happened. As he got older, Tom's brother Louis, who is 5 years older, taught his sibling how to play his first chords on a guitar. He went on to learn Wonderwall by Oasis, which led to his passion for music and the performing arts. At the age of 16, Tom decided to audition for the X Factor and traveled by train to Manchester to join the hordes of hopefuls outside the open auditions. Tom stopped singing for 6 months, but later entered a karaoke competition at the Swan pub in Bolton. He walked away with the £1,000 prize after performing Elton John's "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me," using the cash to start growing cannabis. The singer was spotted by a member of Take That to a Leeds-based tribute act, and they signed him up to star as their Mark Owen. He said he was grateful to the band for giving him experiences performing in public as part of a group. But it was while Tom was claiming job seekers allowance in the summer of 2008 that he saw an advert by Jane Collins casting for an open audition for a pop group, an incident he insists was fate. His friend Ali drove him to the audition in a Citroen Saxo full of stolen petrol so he could take his chance along with 1,000 others at winning a place in the boy band that was being put together by Jane, who had formed the Saturdays. After traveling to London on a £1 bus ticket for a final audition, Tom made it to the final 12 and was later picked to be in the band, with the group looking at properties in the UK capital a month later to move in together. Tom said his mother couldn't bring herself to believe he had really made it into a pop group until she held a copy of The Wanted's first single All Time Low out in front of her. He said he cried like a baby when the band reached the top spot on the charts with their debut single. Tom died aged 33 on March 30 following a battle with brain cancer when he was given just 12 months to live by doctors. The singer was diagnosed with stage 4 glioblastoma and went public with his diagnosis in October 2020. He leaves behind wife Kelsey and children Aurelia, 3, and Bodhi, 2. Hope, My Inspirational Life, by Tom Parker, will be published on May 26 by Blink Publishing. Glioblastoma is considered the most aggressive tumor that can form in the brain. Patients have a 10% chance of surviving 5 years after their diagnosis, according to figures. The average lifespan is between 14 and 16 months. 3 adults per every 100,000 will be struck down with a glioblastoma, says the American Association of Neurological Surgeons, ANS. It is most commonly found in men aged 50 to 60, and there is no link between developing glioblastoma and having a previous history with other cancers. What is the tumor made of? The tumor is made up of a mass of cells growing quickly in the brain, and in most cases patients have no family history of the disease. It won't spread to other organs, however, once it is diagnosed, it is nearly impossible to target, surgeons claim. Unlike other types of brain cancer which are more specifically located, glioblastoma can occur in any part of the brain. What treatment is available? Because the tumor likely already spread deep into the brain by the time it is diagnosed, the cancerous tissue is incredibly difficult to remove. Surgeon will only ever remove the tumor, or part of the tumor, if it won't do any damage to the surrounding brain tissue. Dr. Babgar Sis, a neurosurgeon at the Weill Cornell Brain and Spine Center, told Daily Mail Online in July 2017, by the time a glioblastoma is diagnosed, microfibers can spread to the rest of the brain which an MRI would not spot. So even if the main tumor is removed and the patient receives radiation and chemotherapy, it will come back. Brain tumors are graded from between 1 to 4, depending on how fast they grow and how aggressive they are. Malignant tumors are either given a high grade 3 or 4, while benign ones are given a lower grade 1 or 2. Glioblastoma is often referred to as a grade 4 astrocytoma, another form of brain tumor, says the ONS. Patients typically complain of symptoms such as confused vision, trouble with memory, dizziness and headaches. The symptoms are somewhat nonspecific and vary from person to person and may not persist. That is all for today's news. Please make sure to leave your comment and subscribe the channel below for more news update. Thank you for watching.